Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we'll see how to change the server port for a Spring Boot application. So in previous videos we have seen like how to change a server, how to do a CRUD operations in a Spring Boot application. So we have implemented different kind of requests, that was post, get, delete and put. So that was a lot fun to do and to work on a first program on Spring Boot. So now what if you want to change the server port? If you have seen, like we have always been using localhost 8080 to access our server port and or to access our service, but it's not always required to use the default server, because a lot of applications are there that uses this port to run it as a default port, and if you're running all these services together, so you might end up in issue saying the server port 8080 is already used up, we cannot run your application. So that is the deadlock condition, and that is where we should know how to change it. So we'll see how to do it. So let's get started. So we need to make one entry in the application.properties file, as it say in the screenshot or in the screen, that is server.port equals to the port number. So in this case, let's say I'm using it for 8990. So we are going to change it from 8080 to 8990. For example, you can change it to any port you want. You want to change it to 8991, you can do it that also. It's up to you. So in my condition or in my case, I'm using 8990 to make the entry over there, and then just simply we'll restart the service and we'll hit the service and see is it working or not. So let's get started. I'll just open my Eclipse. So you can see my previous project, which is like this. So we have a structure defined over here, that is all application, we have controller, we have DAO layer, we have an entity, that is taxi, we have taxi booking service. So everything is there, that's up and running, and it is doing our job that we want to do it. So now let's make one more entry, as I told. So I will make one entry called server.port here, and I'll make it as 8990, or let's say 8991, whichever you like, and I'll save it. So now to make this changes reflect, I'll just want to restart my service. So I'll start it in my case because it's not running as of now. So you can see it has started. Let's see if it's running. Yeah, it's running. You can see it's running, and yeah. So you can see Tomcat has started on port 8991 with context path this. So it means like it has started running on 8991. So let's open my Postman and see. We'll try to hit one URL and we'll see if it is working or not. So yeah, this is my Postman that we have been using in the previous. So this is my collection in my previous videos to do it. So if you have known, like in previously we were using 8080 to do any adding application, adding job, like doing a post request. So you can see 8080 in previously it was working fine. So let's try it now. So you can see now could not get any response because we are running it at 8080. Now let me change it to the current port, that is 8991, and try doing it. Yes. So you can see it has added one request and it has given a proper error message, which is 200. Okay, that is the correct one. So now if I want to go and check it in the DB, let's go here and let me refresh the database. So this is a table that is created. So let's do a query. Let me do a select query to see if it is reflecting here. So we are using MySQL database as the database for this service, which is an external database. For those who don't know how to do it, I have shown in my previous videos how to create or how to use an external database with your service apart from the embedded databases. So I'll just do a select query, select star from, select star from, let's say taxi schema, and let's say it runs. Let's see if it is working or not. Okay, yeah, so I'm sorry, the table name is booking, taxi booking. So yes, you can see it has run, and where is the result? Yes, so you can see this has been updated. So this is the name that we have given there. Let me add one more thing. So let me add Spring Boot test as a username. Let be the mobile number as same, and I'll give one email ID as test spring@gmail. So we'll do it. So you can see there is one more entry that is created, and the taxi booking ID is incremented by 1. So it is 2 now. So let's go and query it again. Let me search it. So you can see, yes, the second entry has also been added with the same details that has been provided. So this is how you can change the port in a Spring Boot application, and you can move from a default port to a customized port. So thanks a lot guys for watching. Thanks a lot for sharing. Keep liking, keep subscribing my videos. See you. Bye bye.